Hey guys, me Mika Villarreal, and to do a book review on Goosebumps book number 30. It came from Minute to Sink. So, if you guys remember from my Takana video, that this is my next book review, and voila, here it is. So yeah, this is kind of like Say Cheese and Die, but except for a camera, it's a sponge. Okay, not really a spoiler. It's not even a spoiler because it literally happens like the first few pages of the book already says it's a sponge. So it's not really a spoiler. It's kind of like The Mermaids from Deep Trouble. It's not really a spoiler anyways. So I won't tell you anything. Because, yeah, I told you. It's at the back of the book, and also it's in the first few pages. So, yeah, we have our main characters named Kat, Daniel, and their parents moved there to a big house. A big house, like a huge, it's like a mansion type thing. And they're really excited to check it out. But then Kat finds a sponge around the sink, and then weird stuff starts to happen. Her dad falls down the ladder, and I think the light broke off. I think that's what happened. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened. And there's some other stuff that's pretty scary too. Like the teacher, like I think I also like to close the cabinet and she accidentally injured her arm. I mean her hands. Yeah, it's a kind of a gruesome scene. Yeah, there's some other gruesome descriptions of whatever of some parts of the book. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain too much. Yeah, the dog gets missing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening in this book, and those stuff is really fun. So yeah, judging by the cover, you might think it's just a creature, whatever, like cat or something, but no, it turns out to sponge. So yeah, there's some really uneasy stuff that you might actually read in this book. That's I think this book is a kind of I think this book should be 9+. Ages 8 below is way too young for this book. Sometimes this book can get really hyped up with the scares and stuff. Oh yeah, the sponge, the gruel actually can actually change, like does the sound too. I think it also describes they can change colors too. I think that's what it says in the book, whatever. And yeah, that's all I can say about It Came From Me to Sink. I have nothing else to say about this book. It's a pretty good book. It's definitely one of my favorite books of all time in Goosebumps history. Not like the top 10, but one of the best books in my opinion. One of my favorites. Sorry about that, guys. So a while ago, I just finished The Curse at Camp Cold Lake, and later I'm gonna read My Best Friend is Invisible and what people call as an infamous sequel, Deep Trouble 2, which I do not think is infamous at all. Why do people say it's infamous? I have zero idea why. As a billion times better than Say Cheese and Die Again. That sequel's not good. I meant Say Cheese and Die Again. Anyways, yeah. It Came From Me to Sink. Pretty good book. I recommend it to people who love the Say Cheese and Die book. Yeah. If you love the original Say Cheese and Die, ignore the sequel. Jump completely off the sequel if you don't want to stay off of the bad books. I'm not saying the sequel's bad or anything, just saying that the book is really flawed. Like, there's so many flaws in that sequel that there's even more flaws in Monster Book 2. Yeah. So yeah, overall I give this book like a 9 out of 10. This is actually one of my favorite books of all time. Oh yeah, this is actually the 2003 reissue type thing, and it's the bumpy version. Yeah, there's some other 2003 versions that don't have the bumpy version, but yeah, I got the bumpy version. So yeah, look out for the next review of this book is called The Horror Cat Joy Gem, Bjorn's favorite. Let's look at that book right after this book is finished uploaded. Bye guys. So long, boy.